Good afternoon, brother and sister Dharma. Today we covering back the session we missed on last session. Okay, we look at the senior part 1, Abhidhamma, that is year 2018. Everybody can hear me? First one, enumerate the 14 functions performed by the consciousness. What are the types of consciousness that perform the function of rebirth linking? Brother Ko, any idea?
Verb linking is
Hello? What are the 14 functions?
function. Okay, Pati Sandi, Bawangga, Truti. Then they got the everything, Avajana. Then they got the Chaku Vijnana, Sota Vijnana, Gana Vijnana, Jiva Vijnana, Kaya Vijnana, and then everything. Okay, everything mentioned already. Then we got the Sampatichana, Santirana, Votapana, Javana, and Tadaramana. So that is the 14.
Okay. Then what are the types of consciousness that perform the function of rebirth linking?
Okay, rebirth linking, there are 19. So 3 from Santirana, Ahetuka Santirana, 3. 8 from Maha Vipaka, and then 5 from Arupa Vipaka, and 4 from 5 from Rupa Vipaka, and then 4 from Arupa Vipaka. Total 19. Sorry,
Yes.
sir. So can it be 2 Santirana, the 2 Upeka Santirana, not 3, sorry. Because the one there is Somanasa Santirana, the one under rebirth linking, not as it won't be a rebirth linking consciousness.
Okay. You look at my version. Can you see? Okay, brother.
Yes.
Go ahead. Say the 14 rebirth linking, life continuum, apprehending, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, receiving, investigating, determining, javana, retention, death. Okay, so 13, all total 14. And the chitta that arises a moment conception called rebirth linking. When it performs this function, because it links a new existence to the previous one. So it occurs only once in the life of a. So at the moment of rebirth, the Pati Sandi Chitta is conditioned by the powerful thought of being experienced at the diving moment. I mean at the last stop moment. So it's regarded as the source of next continuing consciousness in the subsequent rebirth of the being. So as the father said, 19 of them respond to this function. Okay, 2 types of investigating consciousness accompanied by indifferent. Then 8 great resultant consciousness, the Maha Vipaka Chittas. And then the 9 sublime sphere resultant consciousness, or what called Mahagata Vipaka Chitta. So there are 5 material one and 4 immaterial sphere consciousness. Okay, if you, I think I ever give you this small booklet. fundamental Abhidhamma down there. You have find answer all the shortcut down there. Okay, you have this copy, then what useful for you lah. Then fit to all your notes. I hope you all have. I think I did send to you all. If you don't have, then I will send to this copy to you. Okay.
I think brother, you have to resend. I
Pardon?
don't remember having.
Okay. I send it to Sister Sultan. You can view.
Okay, good. Thank you.
So in addition to rebirth linking, 9 Chitta also perform the function of life continuum on and death. Okay, so these are all found in that particular small booklet. Okay, so senior part 1 not easy. Please really go and do revision. And remember, no choice. You want to pass, have to remember all these the 14 of them. Well, I think this is a repeating question. If you view through the past year papers, quite regular repeating this question. So die also remember all these 14 of them in order for you to pass the Abhidhamma paper. Please have to play your part. I only can help you only. You cough out, it's your turn. Okay, student have to do this part. Okay, so this one I'll give it to you. So don't worry about this. Okay. Second one, enumerate beautiful mental factor. All the beautiful one. Common.
Non-greed, non-hatred, all that, right?
Common in all wholesome consciousness that appear in wholesome consciousness.
Number 1 is Saddha or faith. Second one is Sati or mindfulness. Number 3 is Fury, moral shame. 4 is Tapa, moral deed and moral dread. Number 5 is Aloba, non-attachment. 6, Adosa, non-hatred. 7 is Tattara Macha Tatta, which is equanimity. Number 8 is Kaya Pasadi, which is the tranquility of the mental factors. 9 is Ita Pasadi, tranquility of mind. Number 10 will be Kaya Lahuta, the lightness of mental factors. 11 is Ita Lahuta, lightness of the mind. 12, Kaya Mudita, is malleability of the mental factors. 13 is Citta Duta, which is malleability of the mind. 14 is Kaya Kamanyata, adaptability of mental factors. 15 is Citta Samanyata, which is adaptability of the mind. 16 is Kaya Papunyata, which is the proficiency of the mental factors. 17 is Citta Papunyata, proficiency of the mind. 18 is Kayu Yukata, which is the rectitude of the mental factors. 19 is Citu Yukata, which is the rectitude of the mind. So, to short notes on
any 4 of them.
Any 4. So number 1, Sati. Sati is a mental factor that signifies the presence of the mind, attentiveness to the presence rather than the faculty of memory of the past. It has the characteristic of not wobbly, that is, not floating away from the object. Its function is absence of confusion or non-forgetfulness. It is best as guardianship for confronting an objective field. Hence, Sati makes Citta watches things actively and makes mindful. So that remembers to do things in due course. In the presence of Sati, Citta can work according to its will. As Sati reminds him to remember things to do is the reminder. And it also helps other Cetasikas to remember to do their jobs. Number 2, iri or moral shame. Iri hinders kita not to do bad things, and doing so probably will face the disgraceful situation. In the presence of iri, as it reminds to consider the consequence of the action, that will not do bad things due to its execution. It always arrives with the friend or tapa, Cetasika as a companion. Number 3, or tapa, it makes kita unwilling to do bad things, as we so will have negative effect, and the kita is fearful of that result. This cetasika, like theory, looks at the possible consequence of action, and it is frightened by the possible result. So in the present, kita will not do bad things.
Okay.
This is and one more, sada. Let me check my answer.
Okay, good try.
Sada.
Okay, you see my version.
Okay.
So this is a repeat of the junior part 2. So for this junior part 2 is a repeating question. So it's happening on both senior part 1 and part 2. So this is a regular question they have been setting. So there are, as you know, there are 25 mental factors with wholesome consciousness. And then what they want is ask you the beautiful mental factor common to all wholesome consciousness. So you need to name only 19 out of 25 that are all common to all type of sobhana citta. So as long as the wholesome citta arise, all these 19 of them are present. The rest when occasion and then the particular consciousness arise, then that particular mental factor from 20 onwards then can be started. So this is only the 19 of them. So no choice. You have to learn this by heart, by hook, by crook, how you can try it. Just remember all the 19. So sister said, faith, mindfulness, shame of doing evil, regard for consequence, shame of not dare to do the what you call the evil after you performing it, otapa. Then aloba, no greed, no hate. Then what I call the balance or neutrality of mind. Then tranquility of mental body, tranquility of consciousness. Only the top part here, 1 to 6, you need to remember well. Then the 7 onwards are repetition of, from 8 onwards, repetition of with the mental body and consciousness. Okay, so next one is the kaya, tranquility mental body, tranquility of consciousness, and then lightness of mental body, and then lightness of consciousness. And number 12, malleability of mental body, malleability of the consciousness, realness of mental body, realness of consciousness, proficiency of mental body, proficiency of consciousness, and then straightness or rectitude of mental body, and straightness, rectitude of consciousness. So this is a repetition question. By hook, by crook, please remember all these 19. No choice. If you want to pass exam, have to do all this remembering work. Or you can form a formula to recall all these 19. Some students very good in that. So you take all of the mental factor and then describe on it. I say your sister already said already, like Sada, one of them, the faith. So all these you can read yourself, Sada. Example, Sada, I trust the triple gem. You have courage, conviction, inspiration, aspiration, and bear the wisdom. So Sada is another mental quality. So next one, Sati. Sati called mindfulness. So it's another fundamental mental faculty. And then what are they? They are present moment awareness, non-judgmental observation, anchor for attention, clear comprehension, foundation for insight, and then cultivation. You know, worry, all this long-winded, these are taken from the source. So remember what you can write, okay, as much as you can on each of these factors. Okay, these are extra for you to digest. Then hiri, these are as conscientious or what called moral shame. I mean, you fear of doing something wrong. You fear of after committing, you have no face to face the society. So this is called moral shame. Then things like moral sensitivity, self-respect, fear of blame or regret, source of restraint, motivation to reflection, and all these and complement to other virtues. So this is talking about this moral shame. Okay, there are 17 of them, 19. So you can write any one of them. Then otapa, or what I call moral dread. Moral dread is fear of doing evil or fear of wrongdoing. So it's a sense of shame also when committed. So example, fear of consequences, protective fear, source of restraint, compassionate concern, and then cultivation to reflection, and complement to hiri. So this is another factor which you're going to say about it. Okay, so basically up to you to write. So for senior part 1, is essay question. No more multiple choice. So I hope you all have a habit of writing essay. So essay, this is unlike university, you need to get introduction, content, and conclusion. As long as write to a point, sufficient. They will give you all the marks. Okay, so don't write too short or short form. You need to write down all these so-called long sentences. Okay, so next one, third one. Write down the names of the unwholesome consciousness, separating them under the respective classification. Okay, and then name the mental factors that arise in the first consciousness in the above list. Sister Pei Ling, any idea? Can handle? This is in year 1. And now then, Brother Ko, for you.
Okay. Write the names of the unwholesome consciousness.
Yeah.
Separating them under respective classification.
Yes.
So under the unwholesome consciousness, there are 3 categories of groups, namely the Lobha groups, Dosa groups, and the Moha groups. So so under the Lobha groups, name of the unwholesome consciousness, there are 8 of it. It is Somanasa Sagata, Vitigata Sampayuta, Asangkarika, and Sasangkarika. There is 1 pair. Then Somanasa Sagata, Vitigata, Vipayuta, Asangkarika, and Sasangkarika, the 2nd pair. Then the 3rd pair is the Upeka Sagata, Ditigata, Sampayutta, Asankarika, and Sasankarika. Then the fourth pair is Upeka, Sagata, Vitigata, Vipayutta, Asankarika, and Sasankarika. So these are the 8 for Loba consciousness. Then the second group, the dosa, which comprises of 2 chitta. There is the Domanasa, Sagata, Patiga, Sampayutta, Asankarika, and Sasankarika. Then the third group is the Mohamula Chittas, which has 2 chittas. There is the Upeka Sahagata, Vichikicha, Sampayutta, Mohamula Chitta. And then the second one is the Upeka Sahagata, Udacha, Sampayutta, Mohamula Chitta. So this total is 12 akusala chittas. Name the mental factors that arise in the first consciousness in the above list. So the first consciousness in the above list is the Loba Mula Chitta, which is the Somanasa Sagata, Itigata Sampayutta, Asankarika Chitta. So the mental factors that arise are the 4 Moha Chittasika, that is the Moha, Ahika, Anotapa, Udacha. Then the Loba Chittakas are the Loba and Diti. And it is Asankarika, therefore there is Mina, but there is Virya. There is a very strong Virya. And then they got the Vedana. Vedana is Somanasa, so there is the the 7 universal Chetasikas. And then they have the Viriya, and it also has the Vitaka, Vichara, Ekagata, and because it's Piti also, and then it also has Chanda. So all in, that means 7 universal, 6 occasional, so it's 13 already. Then plus 4 is 18. 18 plus 2 from Loba is 20 Chettasika. I think, yeah, that yes, that is 20 Chettasika in this. Thank you.
Okay, good
I
try.
think there is some mistake somewhere, I think.
Okay, look at my one, see any different. As you all know, this is all in year 1 one. So Sister Sumeta and Sister Teo, all my members still need to go back year 1 one. You
susah Madau. Mana
bo
boleh
pian
ingat.
have to go back.
Study year 2 also not enough time already. Want to study year 1 some more.
When such question appear, you have to go back to year 1. Say cover from year 1 to year 5. So you have to carry on. So I'll give this to you. So what is inside is that there are under year 1. There's 8 Loba Chitta, attachment rooted consciousness. Then you got 2 dosa mula, hatred rooted consciousness, 2 moha luga, delusion rooted consciousness, and then year 1. Okay, you have to remember, if they come up such question, you have to remember all name of the 8 loba consciousness. Okay? One unprompted, accompanied by unpleasant feeling associated with wrong view. right? There's a formula like this I told you in my year one when we go through. It's a logic. You just remember the logic. Especially here, I'm prompted and prompted. You remember this one will give you two of them here. Okay? Remember not? Long time ago. I hope you still can remember the logic. And then the next one from I'm prompted. You see present feel now is not associated with wrong view. Okay, not associated, meaning with right view lah. Okay, so this one follow the same pattern. I'm prompted, then prompted. Okay, so this is present feeling not associated with wrong view. They are on top view. Okay, this is for one group. Then next one then the same pattern one constant unprompted accompanied by now from present for present become neutral feeling associate with wrong view. Take the very first one again. Okay, remember? Then similarly follow the same pattern. Unprompted become prompted and similar thing. So next one consciousness unprompted from same pattern accompanied by neutral feeling. Also not associate. Now it's changed already. Associate become not associate with wrong view. And similarly, this one become prompted. So total 8, right? So dosa mula consciousness. Recall back one consciousness prompted accompanied by unpleasant feeling, also state with hatred. Okay. Then this one same form also. Unprompted become prompted, and same thing. Unpleasant and with hatred. Okay, so there's 2, 8, 2, 2. Then another 2 more, moha. So same one consciousness accompanied. So these 2 is behind with hatred and then with doubt. Okay, this one unpleasant, present. Then this one a neutral feeling. Okay. Associated with doubt and restlessness. Okay. So the first 4 akusala cetasika, you have moha, ignorant, ahikira, anotapa, and then udacha, are common to all types of immoral mental factors. Remember, akusala, you have all these 4 of them, common to all types of immoral mental state. And then loba cetasika is common to all attachment-rooted consciousness, ditthi and mana, to some of them. Okay. Then we also talk about the other 4, dosa, isa, macariya, kukucha, are common to all types of hatred. Okay, that's what you need to know. Then tina and topo also is some of both attachment-rooted and hatred-rooted consciousness. Okay. Then vichikcha associated accompanied by doubt. Okay. I will give this short booklet to your sister Sumeta. This one to cut short your learning. So you can trace that quickly and get the answer. Okay. So found in this page. All taken from there on. Okay.
Brother Lau.
Yes.
Brother Lau.
Yeah.
On just on the dosa one, the
Yes.
4
Yeah.
dosa, isa, macariya, kukucha. Dosa is common to all dosa consciousness.
Hatred-rooted consciousness.
Yeah. But isa, macariya, and kukucha is not always present at all.
On the book they put there, so I just copy and paste.
Oh, okay. But it's not
Any
true.
doubt, can check and find out whether this book is giving you right information.
No. Dosa is common in dosa citta, but isa, macariya, kukucha, it depends on condition. It doesn't always arise.
Okay.
They don't come together because they are different objects. Isa is jealous, you see, by concept on their own personal object, personal success. Macharaya is like jealous, you see, jealous of others' success, So these are different objects, so they cannot arise together.
Okay, like if you can find the thing, you just point out lah.
Okay.
Then we can talk about whether to put it in or not. All right. Any more? Okay.
Okay, then thanks.
Any error, just point out. Okay. Not 100% correct from this book also. Okay, come to Sister Teo.
Brother Lau,
Yes.
the second part of the question is asking about the first cita, of akusala. So the question is the first cita. Name the mental factors that arise in the first consciousness in the above list. That means it's the first,
Name
the
the mental
unprompted.
factor. Name the mental factor that arise. They are asking for name the mental factor arise in the first consciousness of above list. Okay.
Yeah.
Above, that means talking about the loba citta and the dosa citta and the mula citta. That means we talk what are the that arise from the first consciousness of these three categories. You got it?
Oh, but I thought only loba only. Because first consciousness in the above list.
Never say,
Oh, okay.
never say which one they want. So we have to give all.
Okay. Then what about
you
the
see some question, very tricky one. Whether to give especially in senior junior part 2 one. I'll show it to you later.
But then what about the universal and the occasional cita-cita also, the mental factors also have to be included, right? Because
Yeah. But this,
it's not only the akusala cita-cita.
This one I taken from book. I just copy and paste.
Okay.
So any change you just point out to us.
Okay, thank you.
Your brother also hard time thinking. I now thinking of my year 4 slide. Very headache. Okay, sister.
Brother Lau, let me try the next question.
Who? You want to try this one? Four.
No, the next question is what? Number 4,
Okay.
right? Four.
Oh, explain the roots. Explain what are roots, and then show the classification of sensual consciousness in terms of accomplishments in them, indicating the number of roots in each category.
Oh, okay. Roots, roots we are referring here to great hatred and
Definition,
delusion. Can you hear me?
Explain what are roots, what the roots mean.
Roots, there's wholesome and unwholesome. So there are three. Wholesome is the a non-great, non-hatred delusion. And is it? Am I right? Wrong. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You explain 3 evil roots, 3 good roots, that's all.
Okay, so explain the 3 evil roots. The wholesome one will be, the unwholesome one will be greed, hatred, and delusion. No? Am I right? Then show the classification of sense consciousness in terms of the accompanying roots. This one also year 1. So many year 1. This one is it talking about like sense sphere. The 8th sense sphere is the wholesome consciousness, talking about one consciousness accompanied by joy associated with knowledge unprompted. Then consciousness accompanied by joy associated with knowledge prompted. Then one consciousness accompanied by joy disassociated with knowledge unprompted. The next one also associated from knowledge prompted. Then accompanied by equanimity, associated with knowledge unprompted, accompanied by equanimity, associated with knowledge prompted, accompanied by equanimity, disassociated from knowledge unprompted. Then the next one is as accompanied by equanimity, as dissociated from knowledge prompted. Is that all, or still have to continue?
Okay, let me show you my explanation here. 6 roots, as you all know, you need to
Yeah,
explain
greed, hatred, yeah,
the
correct.
3 roots of good and 3 roots of evil. Right?
Okay.
So you need to explain clearly to the examiner. Okay, I know you go through, you also have an idea here. So the 6 roots provide a framework for understanding motivation through our thoughts, speech, and action. So this one I explain about. So the next one, classification of chitta to associate roots.
Oh, okay.
So chitta without roots, they are total. I mean, talking about chittas to associate root, chitta with 18 without roots, they are total 18. So what are the 18? Five door, everything, sense consciousness, there's 10, receiving 2, investigation 3, determine 1, smiling 1, and then I think it's in the YMBA notes they have. Then chitta with 1 root, there are 2 of them. Chitta with 1 root, hetuka, there are 2 of them. The chitta in delusion, 2. Okay. Then we talk about chitta with 2 roots, 22. So chitta 22, what are they? Chitta rooted in greed, loba. You also know now here. 8, rooted in hatred, 2, as above mentioned also. Then beautiful chitta without knowledge, 12. Then chitta with 3 roots, 47. So what are they? They are beautiful karma chitta, 12. 5 material sphere, rupachara, 15. In material sphere, arupa vachara, 12. Then super mundane, lokotura, 8. So this also find in my the easy booklet. So I pass to you. You can look through the YMBA, they have it.
Brother Lau, how to relate to the what sense sphere, whatever.
No need a name. You ask you, the question is asking you. Explain what are roots and show the classification of sense sphere in terms of the company roots, indicating the number of roots in each
number.
category. But that I think is in year in the senior part 1, they have the roots. You go to the
This one
YMBA text.
I give up, I don't know.
Year 1 or year 3. Very sure. Bo pian, bo pian. So I give you this small
I
booklet,
see the question, the more takut I want to take exam.
That's why I say part 1 is very tough. You must put in extra effort to study. It's not no more easy as compared to year 1 and year 2. Okay, please go back, start revision. There's more extra time for you. Okay, exactly. I think a month plus only. Okay, please go and read. Do to the past year paper. Then you look through. It's almost repetition throughout the years. Okay, unless they are funny, set out of question syllabus. This one have, I think, in the YMBA text. Okay, go and look through with 1 root, no roots, 1 root and 2 roots and 3 roots. Okay.
Brother
Okay.
Lau, this one, this question is about the sense sphere. So sense sphere for the 3 roots is only 12, It's not 47 because 47 includes the others. The question is about sense sphere.
Let me Explain what root. Show the classification of sense sphere.
Consciousness.
Yeah, sense sphere in terms of accompanying roots.
The Rupa, Arupa, and Lokuttara is not included for the three roots.
So you need to know. I think in your YMBA text, I'm not wrong. You can see this chitta without roots. You need to. That's what they're asking you. The chitta without roots.
Oh, that one is okay. That one Ahituka is okay.
Say again.
This one, the rootless one, Ahituka is okay. This one is okay. 18 of it is correct. But what I'm saying is the three roots one.
Three roots.
The three roots is not 47 because it's only 12. The Chitta with knowledge, the 12 only. Because this is about sense. The other 15, 12.
I mean, you're talking about the first one only. The rest all you know.
Yes. Because the first one is actually on the sense sphere. The second one is on the form sphere, and then the immaterial sphere. Then this one the supramundane.
This particular book give me exactly this question breakdown of these roots. So seems to be they're asking for everything.
No, but question is the sense sphere.
You have any place that can point out this is a mistake? Then this book has some mistake on it.
Oh, you mean this book has the sample?
Yeah, it break down exactly this model.
I think the same thing. They copy and paste.
So you cannot trust everything. You have to go and check with other things. Make sure is it. Because this one easy for you to learn.
As a reference. Good. As a reference. Okay.
So you go to that book, you see any mistake down there.
Okay.
Written by this Burmese.
Oh, okay. But for sister
sent to you all.
For sister childhood, you just keep repeating, then you finally realize it's not so difficult. Because now I study based on the Pali one, easier to remember. I follow the Pali one much easier.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
What do
so
you mean?
you got the answer down there. They can't mark you wrong.
Extra,
so never mind.
Is it when you talk about the sense sphere, is only we give the answer for the sense sphere, not the
Can't
fine
think so much.
material?
So I just help you all. So whatever I can source the information, look similar, I pump it in. So up to make judgment. Right?
Okay.
Okay, next one. Number 5. Explain the inseparable material phenomena. Okay. And they call Abhidhamma Rupa means explain what's the meaning. Then name the group of material phenomena that form the eye deka, Chakku Dasaka. Brother Go, can try.
Inseparable Aminomuga. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Okay. Inseparable material are the 4 Mahabhuta, then the Vana, then the smell, then the taste. So that is 3. Then another one is the Utu. So that is 8. As a group, name the group of material phenomena that forms the eye dekat, Chakku Dasaka. That means is the 8 inseparable material plus the eye 9, then plus the object. So total 10.
Okay.
Can you hear me? It seems like it sounds a bit. So that is the 10.
Okay, see my version. Remember this one. 8 rupa that form this so-called Avibonga, the portion Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Nirvana, Ganda, Rasa, Ujat means nutrition. Okay?
Oh, okay. I wrong. I put Tejo.
Must we write in the Pali? Can we just write in
no
English?
need, you can write in English.
Okay.
So this group called the Avibonga Rupas, and then the rest are known as Vinibonga Rupas. Okay? So remember 8 plus the rest is separate. Then they want you, ask you if you have the Chaku Dasaka, the eye, what is inside? Chaku Dasaka Lapa, the group Chaku Padasa Rupa is comprised of 10 Rupa. Your brother say, yeah. 8 Avin Noga Rupa. I mean, this 8 mentioned earlier, plus the I Chaku Padasa Rupa and the Drinya Rupa. Chaku some of them knows that it comes out the nose one or the tongue one. So whatever is it So these 8 are regularly down there. So you must change with whatever sense you have. Then also Divindriya, is a faculty. Every life need this during the year. Without this, the long. So Das Chaku Dasaka consists of the following rupa. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Divitindriya. I forgot.
Okay. So these are the 10 of them. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
If you cannot remember Pali, just write English word will do. Okay. Next one,
lecture 13.
right now,
The slides has.
Find out the derived method and describe briefly. Derive, we don't need the 4 essential. How, sister?
Derived method.
Yeah, the remaining 24.
The remaining 24.
Cannot.
The remaining 24. The remaining 24. The 8 is the essential one, right?
Whatever way you remember, you can just speak out. You need name the rest of 24. Beside the 4 essential, they don't want the 4 essential. I pass it to Sumita. Sumita, how about you?
It's a long story. So
The 24, beside the 4 essential.
Yeah, the
Name them.
24 they divided into many groups, such as
This one,
besides
giveaway
those-
question, for answering senior part 1. The rupa, die, the 20 of them all must remember by heart. You want to pass the exam, need to remember, die, must remember all the 28. Sure, come out every first one of the question one. Giveaway on this one.
Okay, so the first group is sensitive phenomena, which is the pasada rupa, which includes the eye sensitivity, ear sensitivity, nose sensitivity, tongue sensitivity, and body sensitivity. Second group is the objective phenomena or the gochara rupa, which is the visible form, the rupa, the sound, smell, and taste. The third group will be the sexual phenomena or bhava rupa, which is the femininity and masculinity. The fourth one is the heart phenomena, which is the hadaya rupa. Then another one is life phenomena, which is Kivi Indriya Rupa. Another one is a nutritional phenomena, the food which is the Kabalika Hara Rupa. The third group is limiting phenomena, which is the space element. And then they have a group of 2 of imitating material phenomena or communicating phenomena, which is the bodily imitation and verbal imitation. Then there are triads of mutable phenomena, likeness, variability, and worthiness. And lastly, there's a characteristic of the matter, which is lakkhana, which is four phases: the material production, continuity, decay, and then the impermanence. So these are the 24.
Okay.
I don't know how to derive them, but just I can only list. I don't know how.
Okay. See my version. See my version. All right. Very good area. Can try. Okay. So you need to say there are 28 types of rupa, and then the four essential. What are they? So basically, I'll ask you the 24 derivative developed from the four essential. Okay. So you break them into the way you remember it. Five sense organ or sensitive phenomena: the eye sensitivity, ear sensitivity, nose sensitivity, tongue sensitivity, and also the body sensitivity. So remember by this way, five sense organ, okay? Then four sense field, okay? Visible form, sound, smell, and taste, okay? Beside the touch, okay? Touch not. So this is a four sense field. Then 5, 4, and 2 material phenomena. Material means male or female lah. So you need to make femininity and masculinity. Okay. This is a way to remember 5, 4, 2. Then remember one heart base, heart phenomena. The heart base. Then I tell you, yeah, this is very important. Without this, life, on vitality of life phenomena 1. Okay. And also remember, you want to lie, you must eat. So one nutriment. Okay. Then one nutriment, you grow, you need space. So one space, space element. And if you become a human being, even you cannot talk, there are way of communicating. So what are way of communicating? There are two ways. Body intimidation. I told you, people like gangster, they want to talk to you, they show all the body action. Okay. And then vocal intimidation by your voice. Okay. So they can want to make you down, so shout and blare at you. So this is bodily and vocal. Yes, remember, you can remember all the 24. Then the last remaining 3, the next 3 is the three changeability or mutable phenomena, Vikara Rupa. As you know, human has this characteristic. Only like you practicing gymnastic or those sports, you can do the lightness. If you are mentally trapped, lightness, malleability, I mean you can bend as much as possible. Then you can go between space, or like those gymnastic, they can do all the various movements we our normal people cannot able to do. So this is the next one, the three changeability. Okay, remember all this, then you will get into your body. Then all matter have to change. So this is the characteristic of the matter. So start producing, become baby. Then continuity, then you continue living. Then come to old age, you have decayed, and finally impermanent. Okay, so this is a way to remember the rest of the 24. Any problem? No problem. For senior part 1, die also must remember this. All the 28 of them. Sure question one, cannot run away one. So this is my just description all the 28 of them. Sensitivity of eye. Okay. Especially second layer eye where the images appear. This is how science describe how the eye works. And then so the ear spread like a ring inside the ear O. Okay, it's the part that hit the hair of your ear. The part that record the sound. And then the gun taste. So it's spread like a leg of a goat. Inside the nose. This is a smell of a goat. Then you touch the hair of your nostril. Okay, you need to talk about it. This simple description. I don't expect you to do scientific description. Then jiva pasada, the tongue. Okay. Then kaya, the body touch. How the body sensitivity. Okay, because but they're excluding the head hair, body hair, fingernails, and hard dry skin. The any part that touch your body is sensitivity. Then you talk about visible form, about sound, then you talk about smell, then you talk about taste. Okay, so this form the other four. And we talk about from these four, come out the male and female. Talk about female, what is that? Spread all over body of the female. Then the purush for male one, is spread all body of the male. Yes, describe what the physical body of the what's the male and female. Then the heart base is where your blood is pumped from your heart. It's not. It's actually called heart, but it's a blood that circulates. But some book still put heart. So quite ambiguous. So when you read better, in a YMBA text, it say about the blood. It's not the heart. Okay. Some book they put as heart. Then Jivinya, this is a force. Both for Rupa and also the Chitasika also. Right? Chitasika also Jivinya. Without this, you cannot survive. And nutrition, you need food to survive. Then next one, as body, you need space. So there's a thing called space for all the cell, all that to grow. Then we talk about the two action by body action. Okay. And we talk about the mouth action, especially those people with faculty problem. Then they use this as a communication. And then after this, we'll talk about the malleability or the lightness of all the body. Lightness, the elasticity, and then the physical adaptability. Then, I never continue with the other four of them. The verb declare. So you add on to it.
President Lau,
Yeah.
for 2 hours, you have to write answer five questions.
This is near part one or material intensive.
Or how to write all these in one
You
go.
don't expect. So problem you cannot remember all. Write whatever you have. They won't fail you.
Yeah, that's what they want, your memory.
Yeah, all these are memory work. Okay? There's a question say, point out the derived methods and describe them. This question sure one. You all have to go and learn. First one to come out, first one to do it. Better do it. This one guarantee will come out. Guarantee 100%. Alright, whatever form I don't know. So these 28 of them remember well. Sometimes easy, they may ask you describe one of them. That'll be easy. But for this, they're asking you to describe all the 20, 28, 24, 24. Okay?
Because all this require time to write.
Yes, you have sufficient time already. Always do the easy one first. Okay? One thing I'll point to you, senior part one, there's a call short question. So this short question, you can write any four of them. You hear me? So, Sister Pek Ling, you should know now, what is absolute truth? Can you say something about absolute truth? Hello, are you around?
Sorry. Absolute is ultimate truth.
Yes.
Absolute truth is our truth. Yeah.
What are they?
That means how to describe, Sandy must describe pula. Is how do I say? Can I put it? Absolute truth is ultimate truth. That means how do we say ultimate truth? Nibbana lo?
And recall. Is this one, remember no, this four. Absolute truth is four. First day, introduction Abhidhamma, you should know, Citta, Sikha, Rupa, Nibbana. So we need to point out all these four.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next one.
Okay.
Sumit, what is Citta Sikha? What is Citta? You taking exam, what is Citta Sikha?
Citta Sikha.
Okay. Citta Sikha, you need to talk about
52.
Yeah. It's a working of the mind and mental process. So, 50 of them in Abhidhamma. So we need to quote some of them, like feeling, perception, all these. So understanding Cetasika, essential Buddhist practice, help to practitioner to comprehend the complexity of mind and role in arising and suffering, a path to liberation. While absorbing understanding of the different mental factor play, one can activate wholesome state of mind or weaken unwholesome one. So just get on talking of what ultimately leading to greater wisdom and freedom from suffering. That's all. You need to write something like that. You are safe. Okay. So for those who wait, please do target the question immediately when you do the Rupa plus the short question. You can score both of them with the high mark. You are very safe. Right? So the other three is your performance, whether you can get high or low grade. Okay, Sister Theo, you should know now. You can take what is feeling? Sister Theo.
Feeling is one of the Chitta Sikha under the ethically variables, and it is also the universal Chitta Sikha. So this is the it arises when the spasa. Feeling got the neutral, pleasant and unpleasant.
Yes.
Then what else? Feelings. Cannot remember.
Good try, good. So it's effect quality or experience, whether present, unpresent, or neutral. So Vedana rises in response to contact between the senses. So remember how this feeling start. There more contact between the senses. Right? Whichever like sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, or mental objects. So when sensory contact occurs, Vedana rises the immediate self-experience of the encounter. Okay? So talk about 3 types: pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral. Okay, so that is sufficient for you. Okay, and next, go. What is rootless consciousness?
Rootless consciousness. Rootless consciousness are the chitta that arise without roots, or with result. There are 18 rootless consciousness, namely 7 unwholesome rootless resultant consciousness, 8 wholesome resultant rootless consciousness, and 7 functional, three functional rootless consciousness. Rootless consciousness function is the bare function of the operations of the process of mental process. Yeah, I think that few sentences is enough.
Okay, sufficient. All right.
Mm.
Good try. Okay, it's a type of consciousness without any primary mental factor or causes.
Yeah, roots, lack of roots. Okay.
So you don't have all these primary like greed, hatred, delusion. So these mental factors are considered the primary cause of unwholesome action. So it's an aim at understanding the minds of them in detail. Understanding different types of consciousness helps us. Something like that around this line should be sufficient. Okay, Sister Teo, what is Chetana?
Chetana is the forerunner of the action. It is like it's also one of the universal Chitta-Sika.
Yes.
Then it is the, how to say, it is the master for the whatever action speech.
Karma one. This is a very important one.
Okay. It's the intention that produce the action, bodily action, bodily speech and mind action. Then what else? It is like is it like the king who tasted the food or something like that? The example. Can't remember it.
Okay lah, sufficient.
Sorry, I can't remember it.
Sufficient.
Can pass.
Okay, Chetana plays a crucial role in the ethical dimension of Buddhist practice. So according to Buddhist teaching, the moral quality of action is determined by the intention of volition behind it. So it's a cause of karma. So action motivated by wholesome intention, such as compassion, so on, lead to positive karma. While those motivated by unwholesome intentions, such as greed, hatred, they will lead you to the negative karma. So as you know, Chetana is one of the 7 universal mental factors. So you can write all these. So along with other mental factors such as perception, attention, Chetana shapes the quality and ethical significance of mental state and action. So like this, it will carry you enough marks. So understand essential Buddhist emphasis on important cultivating wholesome intention, ethical behavior. So it will lead you to developing mindfulness and wisdom, and then it can lead you to skill, intention, action, leading to greater well-being and progress in the path to liberation from suffering. So something along this line, you're able to get a full mark. Okay. So Number 8, I won't do is Pali. So senior part 1 Pali also not easy. So that's the end for Abhidhamma. We will do another one video in 223. I believe you all have the paper, senior part 1, 203. Okay, so next session, can you all try and practice on that? 023 Dhamma and Abhidhamma. So with this, we close with senior part 1, we go to junior part